Ben's Tale, An Adventure of Truth and Myth. Book 1, Seeds of Destiny. Chapter 1, The Rise and Fall. Unit 2. Ben's dad was sleeping on the couch when he woke to a hideous laugh. It came like a breeze under the front door. A blue-green fog oozed in with it, filling the foyer as it entered. Within seconds, the fog began to take shape into a long, misty-edged oval. The laughing seemed to fill the whole house, but it was centered within the bluish-green cloud wafting its way over to where he lay. The cloud had already formed directly above him before he could think to lift himself up off the couch. Its chilling mist dampened his face. Its stench filled his nostrils. He looked into the fog and saw a specter hovering within. Its evil laugh came from a face that was inches away from his, a face that seemed vaguely familiar to him. If only he could remember where he had seen it before. The fog had stretched to wrap itself over any escape from where he had been resting. The specter had him trapped. Its haze pinned him on 4 sides, and the couch surrounded him on 2. He had to get away. The fog was pure evil, yet he knew in his gut going through the fog would be worse than staying put. Ben's dad had no idea what to do next. Just then he heard a tremendous crash upstairs. He instinctively jumped up off the couch to see if he could help with whatever was wrong. As he leaped, he forgot about the danger which was close at hand. His only thoughts were of his wife and son. The second he was in the air was all it took. The fog whipped around him, its mist surrounding him from head to toe and front to back. It closed itself into a ball, and Ben's dad was suspended within, completely encased inside the cloud. The specter laughed, spun, and swirled itself around him. He was cold and wet with the chill that ran through his belly and into his bones. The foul-smelling mist permeated his skin and stung his eyes. His lungs ached with every breath he took. The taste made him want to retch. And still the laugh continued, whirling around and around him. He no longer heard it as much with his ears. It was drilling straight into his brain. Torturous, unbearable, maddening. Then he was flying within the cloud toward the front door. It swiftly flew down to go under the door the way it had come in. With a loud thud, the back of his father's head smashed the floor where it met the door. A shout of pain rang through his head. The wax slammed his teeth down onto his tongue. He was dazed and knew he was going to black out. The cloud pulled back away from the door, spun around the room, and hurled him head first through the large picture window in front of the living room. The window blasted outward as Ben's father hit it and sent huge slices of glass cutting through the hedges and into the earth. Though the cloud protected him from the falling shards, the second knock to his head was more than he could take. He lost consciousness and went limp as the fog shot up like a rocket and out of the house. Hello, all, and welcome to Unit 2 of Ben's Tale, Book 1, Seeds of Destiny, Chapter 1, The Rise and Fall. We plan on putting 1 unit up every week, sometimes 2 if they are small, with a piece of art for each unit. This week's art is by our title character, my now 21-year-old son, Benjamin. This one is a personal favorite of mine. Please hit the like button, ring the bell, but most important, please subscribe. If you want to support us, become a patron on Patreon. The link is below in the description. If you have any thoughts you want to share, feel free to post them on the wall below in crayon. Try to keep things civil. We had loads of people who watched last week's unit, but there was very little interplay from y'all. Stretch out those mental muscles, please. Your thoughts, opinions, and ideas will help us know what you like and what we need to strengthen. You may not believe this, but every page of this book was improved by people just like you, letting me know what needed tweaking. We can handle most criticism as long as you are nice. We may be big old hairy humans, but a sharp tongue can be brutal to our hearts. 90% of our cut of the money that comes through Patreon will be going to help pay for my 91-year-old mother's care at home. She's also Ben's Grandma Edie. Her birthday was yesterday, and we will be having a little party tomorrow. In a week or two, we will post a picture of her adorable self, hopefully from the party. So, any level you can manage on Patreon would be a big help. Thank you very much for visiting. Please come again. Peace, hugs, and happiness. David Amrod, signing